The town of Oton Iloilo is a place where the concept of community and governance has gone awry. On the surface, it seems like a typical small town, with its own set of problems and challenges. However, as we delve deeper, we find that the barangays, the grassroots-level governments, have become a major part of the problem. They are supposed to be the closest to the people, providing basic services and maintaining peace and order. But, as we'll see, they have failed miserably in their mandate. To understand the extent of this failure, let's consider the case of Andres Bonifacio, a resident who was harassed by his neighbors for weeks. They would play loud music, fire air guns, and even throw rocks at his house. The constant stress and fear took a toll on his health, and he suffered a heart attack. This is not just a case of neighborly dispute, but a symptom of a larger problem: the breakdown of community and the failure of governance. It's like a cancer that has spread throughout the town, eating away at the fabric of society. But what's even more alarming is that when Andres Bonifacio tried to report the incident to the barangay, his identity was leaked to the very people who were harassing him. Suddenly, he stopped speaking out, and some say he even moved away. This raises a disturbing question. What happens when the institutions that are supposed to protect us become complicit in our harassment? It's like being trapped in a nightmare, where the people who are supposed to help you are actually working against you. This is not an isolated incident. Many residents in Oton have fallen victim to the barangay's failure to maintain peace and order. They have been subjected to noise pollution, crime, and harassment. And when they try to report it, they are met with indifference or even hostility. The barangay officials seem more interested in collecting taxes and bribes than in serving the people. It's like they are running a protection racket, where they offer protection to those who pay them, and harassment to those who don't. But why is this the case? Is it because they are lazy, corrupt, or simply incompetent? The answer lies in the culture of impunity that has developed in Oton. The barangay officials have become a law unto themselves, answerable to no one. They demand bribes from residents before doing anything, and even then, there is no guarantee that they will follow through on their promises. They blame the victims of crime instead of taking action against the perpetrators. And when residents try to speak out against their corruption and incompetence, they are gang-stalked and bullied into silence. It's like a mafia, where those who speak out are silenced, and those who remain silent are complicit. The case of Andres Bonifacio raises more questions than answers. What happened to him after he stopped speaking out? Was he killed, silenced, or forced to flee? And what about the countless other residents who have suffered at the hands of the barangay's incompetence and corruption? What happened to them? The truth is, we may never know, because the barangay officials have become experts at covering their tracks and silencing their critics. But one thing is certain: the barangays in Oton Iloilo have failed the people. They have become a burden to the community, consuming taxpayers' money without providing any meaningful benefits. They are corrupt, lazy, and incompetent, and have created a culture of fear and impunity. So, what can be done to change this? Can the barangays be reformed, or is it time for a new system of governance? The people of Oton deserve better, and it's time for real change to take place. But until then, the question remains: what will happen to the next Andres Bonifacio, and how many more will suffer at the hands of the barangay's corruption and incompetence? The answer lies in the hands of the people, who must demand accountability and transparency from their leaders. It's time to take a stand against corruption and incompetence, and to fight for a better future for Oton.